Hey Leeward fam, Andy here, and I want to talk to you about at-home discipleship with your kids, which is just a fancy way of saying teaching your children about Jesus. Many of you probably made a resolution to be more intentional about this in 2021. And after the year we've had, I'm right there with you. Instead of giving you a long list of things to do with your kids at home, I want to encourage you to think about discipling your kids in a new way that I think will help us all be more successful this year. Because let's be honest, not everyone has the same family situation, so what's easy for one parent may feel impossible for another. Anyone out there a fan of Target? Okay, now I've really got your attention. I want you to think of family discipleship like a big red target, something that you want to aim for as a family. And I want you to create a target that's unique to your family. First, we're gonna start by thinking about the outer ring. For this ring, I want you to identify just one thing that your family can do on a weekly basis. This ring should be something that is very simple and achievable. Something that no matter what's going on in life or how crazy your week gets, you could most likely still do this one thing with your kids. Maybe it's a commitment to watch weekend services together, or having your kids watch the New Hope Kids videos every week. Maybe it's a commitment to simply pray together as a family daily, or even once a week. Again, this is just one thing you can do every week. Once that ring is solid, and when you feel that you're able to, add another one. This is the second ring, so we're getting closer to the bullseye. This ring could be something as simple as having your kids join in on our weekly Zoom groups, or just sharing something my family likes to call God sightings at the dinner table. We like to ask our kids where they've seen the awesomeness of God throughout that day. We might even go on a family walk, observe nature, and talk about how amazing and creative God is. Remember, everything doesn't need to look like church. Think of things that your family would actually enjoy doing, and then think of how you can incorporate God into that. All right, deep breath. We're almost there. Now, when you're able, add one more thing to do as a family and get to that bullseye. Think of this entire target as your ideal week. Maybe you start the week by having your family watch service or New Hope Kids, and then maybe you pray together and share God sightings, and then you work on doing a weekly devotional and maybe even journaling together as a family. Identify what your ideal target would look like, what activities it would include, and write it all down and make that your goal. But can I be real for a second? I have 3 boys at home, and I know how chaotic things can get. Most likely, all the things you put on your target won't happen every week, and that's totally okay. That's what I love about this visual. You won't hit the bullseye every week, but you can probably hit one ring every week. And just being able to do that will be a huge win for your family. Now, let me give you some quick tips for creating your target. Number 1, do not compare yourself to others. We all have different ages and stages, so this is gonna look different for everyone. There isn't just one way to do this. Number 2, be realistic. You know what you can do, and you know what your kids can handle. Don't expect a 3-year-old to sit perfectly through a really long sermon, and don't be afraid to challenge your 10-year-old to read a couple chapters of the Bible on their own. Number 3, be consistent. Even if you only do one thing a week, keep it the same. It will get easier for your kids once they know what's going on and they understand what you expect from them. Number 4, lastly, but most importantly, make it a priority. Some days it's going to be hard, it's going to be messy, it won't always go as planned, it might even be a fight with your kids, but it's absolutely worth fighting for. Our kids need to know and love Jesus, and they need you to show them how. And remember, you're not alone. We're here if you need ideas or resources, or if you want more information about our New Hope Kids videos and weekly Zoom groups. All of our information is on our website, and we especially encourage you to follow us on Instagram for even more tips. We even have great opportunities for your teens to get connected, so check those out as well. Reach out, family. We're all in this together. Let's make 2021 the best year yet for our families.